Hey y'all, it's your girl Amori and I'm back with another one. Today we are interlocking my husband's dreads. Now we're going in with the shampoo and the deep conditioning. Another way to detox your dreads is to use apple cider vinegar. You let your apple cider vinegar sit in your hair. You do this before you do your condition. Then you put your conditioner on there to do a deep condition and wash everything out all at once. Now we are starting on the first row of his head. I'm going in with the braid gel to just separate the parts and make everything clean. Now I'm going to attach the needle to the hair and I go from side to side then up to down. I use the 2 rotation method. The 2 rotation is just easier to me, so I prefer it. When you go into your interlocking, you want to make sure when you're separating your hair, you want to spray some leave-in conditioner because it'll help detangle the hair and it won't hurt your client as much when you're separating and parting their hair. Now here's a closer look to how I'm actually twisting the hair. I use a little bit on my first finger, my pointer finger and my thumb to wrap the flyaways around. I'm not that good at palm rolling, so I use this method instead to twist the loose hairs around the dread. Now I always tell everybody that interlocking lasts way longer than a retwist. Retwist lasts you about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And when you get your hair interlocked, it lasts like 6 weeks. Now, I usually do my daughter and my husband's hair every 8 weeks. So their dreads can look fresh. So they walk around maybe 2 weeks without looking so fresh. Because you can't do interlocks too often because it can break your hair if you do it too often. I'm using my thick needle to do this. I usually use the thinner one, but I could not find it, so I had to use the thick one. Another tip is when you're doing this, if you have the thick needle, if you can't go through the hair with the thick needle, don't force it. Just keep going and leave, the last knot there. Don't try to do another knot because it can hurt your client. Now here y'all see me grabbing the little flyaways and twisting them around the lock. This works better for me than the palm rolling, so that's why I always do this. Now you can twist the flyaways around the lock first, or you can interlock it first. I switch it up, it don't matter to me. Sometimes I'll twist the flyaways around the lock, then interlock it, or sometimes I'll interlock it first and then twist the flyaways around. Same amount of time, so it's not a big deal. When my husband started his locks, he started them with the curling sponge, the sponge that guys use to curl their hair. That's how he started them. So that's why his parts are like in more of a circular motion, because that's how his hair locked. Now we are here at the top. We are interlocking and twisting the last few, and then we're going to go into putting the mousse on his head. Remember to always end your interlocking whatever way you want your hair to fall. So if you want it to fall forward, always do the last stitch forward. Same thing if you want it to fall down. Always do your last stitch, or the last stitch of the rotation downward. And I always like to twist the flyaways around. Some people don't. Some people like their dreads looking frizzy, but I don't really like the really frizzy look, so I always twist the flyaways around. Now here we're going into putting his mousse, well, the mousse, all over his head. After you're done moussing, you want to use your heat protectant, and then you're going to use your blow dryer to just, dry all of the mousse into the hair. Look at my baby in the background. She's just doing too much, like always. Hey, Denver. And these are his dreads after the mousse is dried. I really hope y'all have enjoyed. These are his final results. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.